Windows versions can be ranked based on popularity, user satisfaction, and technical achievements. Some Windows versions are generally more successful than others and have been preferred. This may be because of their stability, responsiveness, and look and feel. In this video, we will give a general ranking of 10 Windows versions from best to worst. Due to its modern look and feel, and great compatibility with other software and hardware, we consider Windows 10 to be the best version of Windows. It offered a great improvement over Windows 8, with an equal desktop and tablet experience, an easy-to-navigate start menu, and better built-in security features, like Windows Defender. Many users who upgraded their computers from Windows 7 or 8 to Windows 10 found it to be a big upgrade in almost every way, due to its more modern experience and new features that Windows 7 and 8 did not offer. It quickly overtook past Windows versions to become the most popular version of Windows. Windows 7 is another one of the best Windows versions. It was very stable and responsive, and improved Windows Vista with fewer system crashes and better hardware compatibility. It was well received by users, and became the dominant Windows version in the 2010s. Most modern apps have moved on from Windows 7, but the operating system has good compatibility with older software. Even though support from Microsoft ended years ago, Windows 7 is still used today by a small percentage of users, around 2%. Many users appreciate its simplicity and lack of built-in ads or pop-ups compared to later versions. Windows XP was a popular choice for both individuals and businesses in the 2000s, particularly after its release in 2001. It became the dominant operating system for many years, and wasn't overtaken by Windows 7 until the end of 2011. Windows XP worked well with hardware and software at the time, and provided a noticeable performance boost, especially for tasks like multimedia and gaming. Although it's been over 10 years since Windows XP stopped receiving updates, some individuals and businesses may still rely on it for specific purposes, like running older software. Windows 11 offers some improvements over Windows 10, such as enhanced built-in apps and better performance on newer hardware. However, it has been criticized for its higher hardware requirements, which prevent older computers from being upgraded, and the redesigned user interface, like the start menu and the taskbar, which many users don't find compelling enough to justify the upgrade. As of May 2025, Windows 11 still hasn't achieved the same level of popularity as Windows 10. But Windows 11 is seeing a gradual and steady adoption rate, especially with new computers coming pre-installed with it. This makes it the future of Windows for many users. Windows 2000 was known for its stability, especially for business and enterprise use, but it faced backwards compatibility issues, which were addressed with the later release of Windows XP. It was marketed as a business operating system, and many businesses relied on it for years, and continued to receive security updates until 2010. Its usage declined as newer versions of Windows were released, which included modern features and advancements, including improved driver support and security features. Windows 98 was quite a successful operating system, particularly upon its release. The operating system was designed as a major upgrade to Windows 95 and integrated the web into the user interface, with features like Internet Explorer 4, which was a big step forward for the time. It also introduced plug-and-play support, allowing devices to work without manual configuration. Windows 98 is mostly an upgraded version of Windows 95 with updated features and fewer bugs, and users at the time were a little resentful of Windows 98 being released as a standalone operating system. Windows 95 is one of the most important and influential operating systems ever released, and its launch generated a lot of excitement, leading to long queues at retail stores and high sales figures. It set the trend for how future versions of Windows would look. It introduced the start menu, the taskbar, and the ability to minimize and maximize windows, making computing more accessible and user-friendly. These elements have remained a core component of Windows in all later versions, and have evolved with added features. While Windows 95 held over 60% market share in the late 1990s, the operating system quickly became outdated as newer versions of Windows were released. Windows Vista had some advancements, like its aero transparency effects, which introduced a modern look and feel, but it faced criticism for its performance issues and higher hardware requirements. It was known for being slow on older hardware, and many older devices and programs were not compatible with Windows Vista. Due to these issues, it made it feel ahead of its time. Many individuals and businesses chose to stick with Windows XP, or wait for Windows 7, which was also seen as a more stable version. The early 2010s were a period of rapid advancement for mobile devices, so Microsoft introduced Windows 8 in October 2012, which was designed to be more compatible with smartphones and tablets. Its tile-based design was suitable for tablets, but difficult to navigate on desktop and laptop computers. Microsoft released Windows 8.1 to fix some of the issues and bring back the Start button, but it was still not a widely used operating system. Eventually, Microsoft fully dropped support for Windows 8.1 in January 2023. Windows ME quickly gained a bad reputation for instability, frequent crashes, and system freezes, which frustrated many users. It also had issues with hardware and software compatibility, particularly with older devices and programs designed for Windows 98. These issues led to many users going back to older versions like Windows 98 or waiting for Windows XP. Many consider it one of Microsoft's biggest failures. If this video was useful for you, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to receive notifications whenever new content is posted, you can click on the bell icon after subscribing.